Hello, I'm Jula and I'm a Turkish teacher and welcome to our YouTube channel with the first educational video and it's going to be for alphabet. So if you always wondered how Turkish alphabet is pronounced, how to read words in Turkish, I'm going to explain to you everything just right this moment. And the best thing I love about teaching Turkish that everything is pronounced just as it is written, which is perfect for us because we just need to learn the letters and then read and pronounce everything just how it is. So let's start. First time when I needed to learn Turkish alphabet was when I was staying for a couple of months in Alanya in Turkey, and I actually struggled to read the signs. For example, the bane of my existence was eczane, the pharmacy. I was like, how it is eczane? And then when I came and started to learn Turkish professionally, I finally understood when I came and learned Turkish in Istanbul in Turkish courses. So today I'm gonna explain to you each Turkish letter, how it is pronounced, and you can also repeat after me to practice your pronunciation. So let's start with the beginning of the Turkish alphabet. We have A, B, C. That's the first three letters. If you are used to ABC, forget it. First three Turkish letters are A, B, C. And if you are wondering why C, just in a second. First of all, we have A. So for example, araba, anne, ay. We will pronounce them not as A as in English. Forget about that letter. It doesn't exist in Turkish, but as A, which can be easier for some speakers of Slavic languages because it is quite the same. But focus on the new language. So A, B, C. And why the C is the J in Turkish? Just because. But just for you to remember it easier, I have an interesting story for you. So when I came to Turkey and I was sick for the first time, I came to a doctor and he wrote me vitamin J. And I was like, vitamin J, oh, interesting. Like, I thought it was like a G, yeah, kind of G. I was like, interesting letter. I never heard of that vitamin. Must be something innovative. Turkish people thought of everything. And then I come to the eczane, because eczane is with J as well. And I was like, given the vitamin C, and I was like, ah. So that's vitamin J. Okay, so that's how you can remember the third letter in Turkish alphabet. B, easy. Bebek, baba, balık, B. C, for example, ceviz or cam, ceket, civciv. So they start with C. Then next we have Ç. That says J with a tail. Ç is like in English CH. So nothing kind of extraordinary, just need to remember. So çiçek or çilek or çocuk. Now we have this Ç and J inside of this çocuk. Çocuk. Then we have D. D, for example, defter, domates, or deniz. Also, to practice your pronunciation, don't forget to rewind the video and repeat after me. For example, defter, domates, deniz. Next, we have E, which is not E, that's E. For example, elma, ev, ekmek. We have. Then F, fil, fırın, football. That's our F. G. So this is the G like the G. Yeah? So in Turkish it is G. For example, guitar, gazete, or göl. But Turkish has two G. First one is ordinary G, like gol and so on. But this one, there is Yumuşak G. What is Yumuşak G? Yumuşak G is soft G. Soft G. And it is not pronounced. This is the only like this kind of different, completely different from other languages you may have known. Spanish, German, Russian, Ukrainian, like those languages doesn't have this kind of G or anything similar. So Yumuşak G is it lengthens the vowel before it, makes it longer. For example, you have aç. It's not like aç, so it's not like just you kind of forget about it. You have to prolong the vowel before the Yumuşak G. Aç, aç. Soğuk, soğuk. Doğru, doğru. Sağ, sağ, which is right. Sağ. Öğrenci, öğrenci. Öğretmen, öğretmen. So not öğretmen or öğrenci. Öğretmen, öğrenci. Let's continue. We have letter H, and Spanish speakers and people who have no pronunciation of H in their languages, we pronounce it. Doesn't matter if it's at the beginning of the word or if like something like happens, like CH kind of thing in English. No, it is always he in Turkish language. So, halı, hava, hastane. It's he, like like ho ho ho. I practice with my students if they have problems with this, because not only Spanish, Italian, other languages have some difficult time adjusting to it. So halı, hastane, hava, like you have to do like kind of when you want to draw on the gloves and you're like and you draw something. So that's a he. Then let's continue with letter U. That's one of the most interesting ones in Turkish alphabet. U is present in some of the Slavic languages, but not so in English, German, or in other European languages. So U is pronounced from these parts of your mouth. So like I always say to my students, if you are not smiling, you can't pronounce letter A. So, yeah, the corners of your mouth have to go down. Yeah, you have to show your teeth. And also, which is very important when learning Turkish alphabet, you need to let your mouth open. Some languages, for example, native, like English people, Turkish, native British people are not used, or Native Americans are not used to opening their mouth, just like in general, when speaking, you do not do that. And not only you, a lot of people. So in order to be able to get used to this pronunciation, you need to over exaggerate your pronunciation, your mouth movements. So because some sounds will not just work if you are not opening your mouth enough. They will just not leave your mouth. So, yeah, you have to show those teeth, And like sometimes I also associate it with the sound you make when you're disgusted by something, like like ew, like or like the sound with this door creaks, like so that's also kind of similar. And let me give you some examples for the For example, the most used word in Turkish, one of the most used ones, okay. Hayır, hayır, hayır. There is there. Or for example, ışık, ışık, ışık. And we also have E, the U with the dot. So that's the E, the I in English, that's E. For example, ip, inek, isim, the one we had in çilek, and so on. And then we have J. Yeah, the J, that's why Turkish people pronounce my name Julia. Well, I can go with that. So J, like Gillette, like jelibon, like jeton, douche jeli, gel, gel. That's the gel. It's usually it is mentioned in words of a foreign origin. For example, like jelibon, gillette. Those are not Turkish words. They are borrowed words from other languages. So J is not such a used letter, but when you see it, you need to know how to pronounce it. And then we have K, like kedi, kapı, kitap. And we have L, like limon, lamba, or zil. But pay attention, L is not as easy as it sounds, especially for British and American viewers. Pay attention that at the end of the word, most of the cases, the L is pronounced soft, which can be difficult because you are not used to the soft L. There's like L and there's L. That's when your tongue hits the top of your mouth and then the L appears. So like lamba. You see my tongue is just laying at the bottom of my mouth. So L. Sometimes when my students struggle with pronunciation of soft L, I say like kind of imagine there is another letter after that, like the E. For example, not like deal, which is really used word, like means not. Deal. Kind of imagine that it is dile in writing. So deal, l. It's short, but it's soft. Gel, yeah, come, gel, deal, zil, tatil. They are with soft L. So pay attention. Next, we have me. Easy. Masa, market, meyve, and so on. Ne, nar, not, numara. And then we have o. Oh, just normal like o. Okul, hotel. But after o comes ö, which is o with like dots. Yeah, o with dots. And that's ö. By the way, this is a Turkish sign language. I also used to learn Turkish sign language. So sometimes like the ç, they are showing like this in Turkish sign language, j like this. So sometimes it's easier to explain the letter by showing the gestures they use in Turkish sign language. So that's the ö, all with the dots. Köpek, ördek, ödeme, önce. So like there's o and there's like it's in front of your mouth. You have to kind of make this sound and connect it with o. So not like o. By the way, there's no such thing as o like in Turkish. It's o. Short. Not like o. So köpek, ördek, ödeme, önce. And next comes P. Para, park, pasta. Pay attention, pasta in Turkish. And re. Let's talk about it. The R's are actually closer to the English ones. So the R's are not like re, like the more like roaring sound. It's not. It's not like Slavic languages like r, r. No, it's a little softer. So resim, radio, r. It's kind of like r. Again, this like soft L kind of. Your tongue has to hit the top of your mouth. R. Like restaurant, radio, radio. Practice with yourself in front of the mirror. So, radio, restaurant, resim. Next, we have se, su, saat, sokak. So, nothing special there. But as we have se, we also have the she. So that's the S with the tail. She. Şeytan. Şeker. Şehir. In English, like C, like SH. In German, like this. Also, sh sound. Sh. Now we have te. Telefon, tabak, tren, for example. U. Uzun, uçak, un, and so on. But also after U we have Ü. That's like O. We have Ö, we have U, we have Ü. So again, it's in front of your mouth. You have to like make this extra sound and combine it with U. So it becomes Ü, Ü, Ü. Like you're trying to kiss somebody on the cheek, you know? Ü, ü, üzüm, üç, ülke, ü, and so on. Then we have ve, vazo, vapur, vitamin, like vitamin C we had, so this is ve. In case you, by the way, need to say double V, then we say in Turkish W, or W, also like in English, W we also can say. And then last two letters is ye, yeah, like ye, Turkish sign language, ye. Yıldız, the star, yol, yemek, and Yulia. That's my Ukrainian name. Yulia. So it's ye, like this. It's not Y, it's ye. Yemek, yol, yıldız. Yıldız has ye, it has ı 2 times, and it has z, which is our last letter, is z, like in zebra, zeytin, zaman, pizza, and so on. And what you also need to pay attention to, in most cases, stress falls into last vowel in the nouns. So not elma, but elma, not araba, but araba. And that's also one of the issues my students face while learning Turkish. So pay attention to that. Now let's practice with some Turkish words, and you can repeat after me and practice those letters with me. I have my list here. So let's start with words that have ı. Kız, kız. Fırın, fırın. Kapı, kapı. Then words which have ı. Köy, bölüm, bölüm, bölüm. Ü, üzüm, üzüm. Gül, gül. Tül, tül. Tünel, tünel. Words with yumuşak G, letter we don't pronounce. Da, ya, ağaç, ağaç. words with sh. Şişe, şeker, şehir. Şişe, şeker, şehir. And words with ç, çay, çiçek, and çorba. So if you like this lesson, please subscribe to our channel. And if you would like to learn Turkish and continue the exploration of Turkish language, you can DM me on Instagram, A1 course, and we have one starting at the end of the March, and we do them every couple of months. So even if you watch this video later, you can always DM us and ask us what do we have going on. We also have courses for A1, A2, B1, B2 levels, and we offer individual classes. So be sure to contact us if you would like to study Turkish with us, my team, me and my native and not native teachers, which also try to explain Turkish in the most fun and relaxed way, because Turkish is an amazing language. It's a language of amazing people, amazing country, and amazing Turkish culture. So I would really love to be your guide into the Turkish language and Turkish culture. So comment down below if you would like some extra explanations or what you would like to see next on our YouTube channel, and I will be happy to oblige. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and follow us on Instagram, TikTok if you would like to learn more Turkish and take a look at our other content we post on our social media. Ve görüşürüz. Bye bye.